Okay, this one's going to be lying on our front. So again, we're going to start off just coming down straight onto your stomach and put your hands into a diamond shape and put that just under your forehead and roll your hips side to side. Again, we want to make sure that our hips aren't going one way or the other. They're nice and straight and in contact with the mat. So in order to just make sure that we're not going to strain our lower back, I'm going to try to strengthen it. I just want you to do gluteal squeezes. Again, it's no real decorous way of talking about it. What you're doing is you're just clenching your bottom cheeks together. Now, some people like to think about hanging on to a 20-pound note or a 50-pound note while they do that, or a lottery ticket that you don't want someone to get away with. But whatever it is, I just want you to breathe out and squeeze those lower your bottom muscles, the gluteus maximus, and release. And again, we start this off, the exercises on the back, starting off with this so that you make sure that you are engaging these muscles down here and not starting with straining just in the back. And release. The gluteus maximus is a very, very strong muscle, but there's also the gluteus minimus, which together hold on to your hips essentially. And squeeze and release and squeeze and release. Excellent. From there, I want you to put your hands just under your shoulders and bring your legs together. We're going to do a swan, a cobra, which means just bringing up, as a cobra does, your head. Now, head and shoulders, I want to make sure that you're tightening in your bottom again so that you're not, but you should be pressing down your hip bones into the ground. And at first, just let's bring up the shoulders and the head without putting any great pressure on your hands at all. Just see how far you can go. And again, we're not looking up, we're not even looking forward, we're looking at the end of the mat. And release and come down. And we're going to do that again, and this time we're going to go up a little higher. So think about rolling a marble with your nose up to the end of the mat, and then press into the hands just a little bit. And make sure you're supporting your lower back, and come down. And the last one we're going to do, we're going to come up as high as we can. So breathe in and breathe out to press, and come up as high as you can. And in that position, I just want you to turn your head to one side, then back to the center, and then turning to the other side. Back to the center, and then coming all the way down. Excellent. You can just let your hips go side to side and relax out a bit. And then we're going to do the dart. So hands down by your thighs, head resting lightly on the mat. And then when we breathe in, we get ready. And breathing out, I want you to raise the head and the feet at the same time. So shoulders off the mat, and it's the top of your head that is the dart. You're not going to pierce that dartboard with your nose. It's the top of your head. And down. Breathe in and release the bag. Breathe out and form that dart, sailing through the air, heading for a bullseye. And release. And last time, breathe in and press into the ground, raising up shoulders and the feet at the same time. And down. Great. I want you to come on to all fours. And we're just going to stretch out the back. So knees under your hips and hands under your shoulders. Bring your toes together. Sit back on your heels and just let your hands come forward into a swan stretch. And you can rock back and forth if you like. You can bring your hands back to a child's posture if that's better for you. And just release your shoulders. And again, think about breathing into the back and trying as much as you can to just let all those muscles go. So we've really given a strong workout for these muscles all the way along the spine. And those are the ones that you need. So, coming up slowly, raise yourself up to a seated posture. And we're just going to do that 2 more times. So coming out, bring your toes together, sit down, stretch. Breathe in the position, and out, and in, and out as you curl all the way up to a seated position. And one more time, hands out in front, directly under your shoulders, toes together, sit back and stretch. Breathe in and out and in and out. And come all the way up. Great. Not bad at all.